matchup features the visiting Regis.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the booth up here at LPS Stadium. Thank you for joining us here tonight on Arapahoe Sports Network. Tonight, your Arapahoe Warriors boys lacrosse team taking on the Regis Jesuit Raiders. It's a good matchup. Both these teams' first official games of the season. They Both were supposed to have games this weekend, but they got canceled due to the weather. Luckily, the field is all clear now, no more snow. And we should have a good game on our hands. We're about to get started here. Just got the national anthem. Tonight I'm joined alongside Mason Lanier. Mason, how you doing tonight?
Yeah, doing good. Arapahoe Lacrosse tonight. This is going to be a tough opener for the lacrosse team. Originally supposed to play Rock Canyon on Saturday, but that got snowed out. These two teams, Arapahoe coming in 4th in the preseason rankings, and Regis coming in number 3. Arapahoe, good season last year, 15-3, got all the way to DU to lose to Valor 8-11 in a close game. On the other hand, Regis, not as good, but 11-6, and they lost to Cherry Creek 6-14 in the playoffs last season. And these two teams met early on last season. In the regular season, Arapahoe barely taking the W 6-5. And yeah, it should be a fun one tonight. Ryan Olson, a junior, 16th in Colorado in goals, in goals against average. He saved 56% of the shots he saw through 67 shots. And 6.5 goals a game was the average. He has a big role to fill after Jackson Large graduated, as we'll get this one going.
It is a windy one tonight. 60 degrees, but that wind chill is killer right now. Regis picks it up immediately. Gonna put a shot on net. Misses to the left. They'll keep the ball. Shot came immediately off the faceoff. That was Max Hogan. Now Regis will set it up from the top. Spin dodge coming in. And go back to the X. Warriors played their first unofficial game, foundation game versus Castleview. Won that one 17-6, absolutely dominated. Now the Warriors going the other way quickly. And that is Sawyer Sullivan with it. Warriors with such a good scoring core. The heart of it, the trio. Nick Parker, Sawyer Sullivan, Tyler Napalili. All three know how to get it done.
Yeah, we saw those three against Castleview. They were just a dominant force that Castleview just couldn't figure out how to stop.
Yeah, Parker with 3 goals, Sawyer Sullivan with 3 goals, and Napoli with a couple assists.
If the Warriors can stay on that offensive side and force Regis to play defense a little more, it'll be a good night for Arapahoe.
Back to the X.
Yeah, just be patient with that offense, too. Don't try to force any stupid shots. Just create an open shot. It's Regis. Defensively, just...
Yeah, Master Giovanni gets decked. Master Giovanni coming in from Monarch High School as a 3-star transfer. Two and a half minutes in, Regis trying to get their first points. At the X, spins, goes back up top. Both teams playing patient here. Shot hits off the post. Lucky break for the Warriors. Now ground ball, and nobody's scooping it up. Finally, it looks like Regis will take control. That's Brennan, who's able to scoop it up with the long stick, but goes out of bounds. So now Warrior ball. Tyler Napoli bringing it around the crease and passes back up. Shot is saved. Now Napoli fighting for it, scoops it up. Back up top and a shot again. Again misses. Sullivan this time picks it up.
Yeah, this is a game where we're not going to see nearly as many goals as we saw with Castleview. Both goalies solid. Pangborn, top 25 goalie in Colorado last season.
Nick Parker, he's the one that shot those 2 shots earlier. Now Nick bringing it on the right side. Tosses it across. And a shot from Landon Wilson. That's off. Now going the other way. And wow, lucky break again for the Warriors. Ball on the floor. Warriors fighting for it. Finally, Regis picks it up, and now we got a whistle. And looks like a timeout from the Raiders.
Early on, Arapahoe getting a little lucky on the defensive side. That ball hitting the crossbar, bouncing all the way out. But Arapahoe defensively maybe just needs to step up a stair and play more aggressively, as we'll go to break just for this timeout. Thank you for joining us on Arapahoe Sports Network.
Back here, Regis will start. Still no goals. This is the opposite we saw in the Castleview game for the Warriors. Warrior defense was so strong in that game. Nick Pangborn played a great game. Raiders from the X. Got to 11. Might be a shot opportunity for Wilson, but he gets it knocked out. Warriors able to scoop it up. Can they keep it? And finally it gets pushed out of bounds. And it'll be Raiders ball. Will Cornell starting with it here. He'll spin around the crease, and shot misses left.
It really hasn't been about the possession being key. It's been about who takes the shot and how open they are, just trying to get open for the Raiders and the Warriors, trying to create shot opportunities, and that's what the Raiders have been doing early.
Same sort of play there. This time he steps into the crease. Really good defense by the Warriors. Put on the triple team as soon as he got near Pangborn's face and then just pushed him right into the crease. That's tech. The pass, though, long pass, fails to make its way into Dotter's hands, or into Dotter's stick, excuse me. And so another turnover. Going to be Jesuit ball. William Wilson. Throws it into Walsmeer. Walsweir spins. Throws it up to his teammate who shoots it, and finally a goal. Not in favor of the Warriors, however. That's Charlie Vanderbosch. Threw it in bottom left. Correction, that was Owen Hines. It's a great play, executed really well by the Raiders. Warriors just unable to get it on their own end there. Felt like, especially coming out of that tight end, it was completely dominated by the Raiders.
Yeah, the Raiders just controlling the tempo of this game early. Really just, we've only seen 2 shots from the Warriors, and they've only been in their own half for maybe 30 seconds of game time.
Raiders again, they win the face-off here. And so they'll have another long possession. That's Austin Ryan setting up his offense. Now Ryan takes it up. Another pass into the middle. And shot from William Wilson. Misses to the left. Raiders keep it. Caselli.
Wilson, a solid captain for this Jesuit team. And well, you'll hear his name a lot as he'll put a lot of shots on goal.
Raiders another shot. Another miss, however. Walsweir tried to bounce it in. Bounce puts the ball too high. Again, Raiders able to keep possession. And another goal there. Wow. Great shot. Will Cornell puts it bottom right. He'll get the unassisted goal. Puts the Raiders lead to 2 now. Seven minutes in, Warriors need a response quickly here.
Yeah, they just need to win the face-off just to start. Struggling to do that early.
Freshman Shane Fox doing the face-off there. Another loss for the Warriors. Regis scoops it up. Regis still on the offensive here. Caselli. Down to Bosch. Now Bosch taking it up, tipped out by Darren Fukuhara. But Warriors lose it again. Pangborn trying to grab it off the ground. Now finally Fukuhara able to grab it. But his pass is tipped and now an open goal. Oh my gosh, what a save from Nick Pangborn. Brooks Rhodes had an open highway and on a straight path to Nick Pangborn, and Pangborn able to save that one. Holy cow.
Yeah, Pangborn saving 62% of the shots he saw last season. That was 18th in all of Colorado. We saw some against Castleview. Sure we'll see more today.
Finally, Warriors get it to the other half. Sullivan. Sullivan back up top to Master Giovanni now. Down low to Napoli. Napoli spins. And a nice shot, but a better save. Warriors keep Parker. Back to Napoli. Napoli quickly. And now Wilson with it. Mastro Giovanni scoops it up off the floor. Now Parker with a shot. And Nick Parker doing what he does best. Putting the ball in the back of the net. Finally an answer for the Warriors.
Yeah, Warriors finally getting something to get their momentum going. They just had some great ball movement and just a great quick stick finish for Parker.
Warriors lose the face-off. But they tip it out. Ball on the turf. Still a fight for it. Finally, maybe scooped up by Regis. It is. That is Larson who came out with it. Now Larson loses it again. Fukuhara getting picky.
Yeah, these loose balls, depending on who picks them up and where, they can just start that transition opportunity for either team, just allowing them to get in their zone to try to get a quick goal out of it.
It's like trying to get the last Pringle out of the Pringles can. Banging on it from all different directions.
Yeah, get your hands stuck in there.
Long shot, good save, Pangborn. That was Ryan. Now Warriors moving quickly. Ball on the turf. They just can't control it off of the turf right now, or even the defense can't transition here.
Yeah, just picking it up seems to be a struggle.
Owen Hines. Up top to Tate Jordan.
We've seen Regis do the play where they try to get it inside and then they'll pass out to the X person and then try to move it back up top into the middle. They've gotten 2 goals off that play. Let's see if it'll work here.
That's Cornell. Cornell falls. Scooped up by the Warriors. Ball on the turf. Now finally Warriors able to control it in transition. Going quickly, a shot. Misses bottom left. Now the Raiders just as quickly going the other way. Bosch. Back up top. Caselli. We get a shot that misses right, but Regis will be able to keep it. Maybe get a last-second shot off. No, it was the Warriors with the ball, and then the long pull shot from deep misses. And that'll do it for the first quarter. Warriors able to answer after the Raiders go up 2. But we'll take a quick break and be right back. Thank you for joining us here on Arapahoe Sports Network. 12 minutes to go in this first half. Raiders win another face-off. Being dominated right now. Or the Warriors on those face-offs.
Yeah, I don't think the Warriors have won a face-off yet. Raiders just starting with the momentum non-stop.
It really is. They do just, I mean, when the Warriors already struggling to get it to the attack side, it's just even harder when you can't win a single face-off. Walsweir up at the 40-yard line. He'll finally bring it down. Being hit, loses the ball, scooped up.
That's the transition opportunity the Warriors need if they can just get the ball off the ground.
There's another bad transition. Luckily, Warriors able to come out with it. Max Bandel.
Flag flies.
Means it will go on the Raiders. Sandoval. Excuse me, Master Giovanni. Napalili. Over to Parker. Parker into the middle. To Bandel, then Master Giovanni. Giovanni thinks about it. Then he'll spin, get hit, loses the ball. And now the whistle comes in. And we'll see who it is coming into the box. It is, looks like it'll be Marco Walsweir. Called on the offsides. Nobody will take time in the box. But the Warriors will be able to keep possession. Sullivan. To Parker. Parker to Sullivan. Sullivan, a big shot. Misses.
Warriors getting some shots. Just need to capitalize on those.
Sullivan up to Parker, and Parker again. Another huge shot from Nick Parker. Let's get a replay on that. And the replay was too late. Of course it was.
Yeah, Warriors just tying it up. Just buries that shot. Warriors getting the opportunities they need after just getting the ball on their own side. Key just to start winning these face-offs, excuse me.
And we'll get a holding and another loss there for the Warriors. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Flynn Larson doing it himself. Unassisted, just rounds around the Warriors defense, and then Nick Pangborn unable to stop it.
Yeah, he just rolled, just dodged right out of there. No help defense came for the Warriors, just allowing him to have the wide open path, and really not much Pangborn can do without the help.
Teddy Rogala adjusting his helmet. He'll go down to do the face-off. Going up against Matthias Sternhofer. Or actually, excuse me, that's Dominic Frank. Still fighting for it. Regis has control, though, now. That's the long pull. Pockets going the other way. Max Hogan from behind the crease. Hogan taking his time. And now Regis will reset from the top. That's Austin Ryan taking it down the right alley. Ryan dodges back, and he'll take a shot off the stick of Pangborn.
Yeah, that time you saw the Warrior defense come in with the help defense, not allowing Regis to get all the way near the crease.
Raiders moving it around. Shot from up top. Comes out of the stick of Walsweir. Another miss, however, and another opportunity for the Raiders. Warriors good defense here. Another save from Pangborn. Shot bounces off the turf. William Wilson puts it in the top corner.
Yeah, like I said, Wilson not backing down in his shot. Gets the nice bounce and just puts it in the top shelf where my mom keeps the cookies.
Warriors got caught in the middle of a split there. Warriors 0 for 7 off faceoffs. Finally, looks like they won one here. Frank. And now whistle comes in, and we'll get a timeout from the Warriors. 2-4. We'll take a quick break. Warriors looking to capitalize once we come back. Back here, Warriors will start with it. 7 minutes to go in the first half. Napalili from the top over to Mastro Giovanni. Swim, spin, and then dumps it off to Parker. Parker with both the goals for the Warriors. Now back over to the right side with Nap Lily, who takes it down. And he'll spin back. His shot misses. Warriors keep. Max Bandel with it. Tosses it back up to Napoli, then over to Parker. Parker again just spins, goes back to the middle, and nothing's open. Napoli spins left. And then back behind the crease to Sullivan. Open shot for Bandel. And Bandel from deep puts it in. Warriors now only down 1. What a shot from the senior captain. Assisted by Sullivan.
Yeah, you just saw Sullivan. He kind of drew the slide there, found the open man, got the quick stick goal. Just great ball movement, forcing the defense to try to rotate, but Regis just too late.
I mean, this Warriors offense this year going to be so good at exactly that. Now, Warriors win the faceoff off the holding, or possibly early start, one or the other. Napoli. Warriors with a big chance to tie this up, and Napoli will just chill with the ball up top. Goes into Wilson. The Truth. That's what they call him. Wilson. Mastrovi Giovanni down the right out. Giovanni spins back. Now Sullivan with it. He had 3 last in the game against Castleview. Sullivan yet to put a shot on goal tonight, and that pass from Napoli off. Was looking for Parker. Now our lights just shut off. That's going to be... We're going to go to a break. We're going to have to fix that. Not my problem. It is now my problem because I have to fix this, but...
Max Shaver on speed dial.
Let's call it Max Shaver here. We're going to step aside for a quick break.
Well, thanks to Max Shaver, got the lights figured out.
That's
Trey
partly
Larson.
me too.
I know, Trey Larson, good job impressing the phone to call Mac.
Yep. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. Well, that'll be a... Who knows? Hopefully that's a little boost to the Warriors here, maybe. I don't know. It's fun. They were hype about it. Now, where will this ball start at? We'll start down low in Regis's sticks. Now Regis in transition. Long pole loses it. But a foul may be called. No, a timeout called by Regis. So we'll go back to another break here. And again, thank you for joining us here on Arapahoe Sports Network. Be right back. Just under 5 minutes left in our second quarter here. Warriors coming off the Max Bandel goal. Now it's Ryan who spins. And off the leg of Pangborn, and then he finally scoops it up. Now Warriors been bad in transition tonight. Big hit. Warriors able to fight through it. And what a job by the Warriors. And then a shot immediately from Sullivan. That was Colin Milky who brought it all the way from the other end. Now Napalili to Parker. Parker spins, then goes up to the 30-yard line. Master Giovanni loses it, but able to recover. Now Wilson. Wilson to Sullivan, then over to Napalili. Napalili been relatively quiet tonight. And long pass over to Bandel. Bandel coming off a fiery goal. And then just hands it to Napalili, who shoots it, misses left. And Parker able to keep possession. Parker around in the crease. And then that pass is... His stick was hit while he was throwing it. Under 3 minutes now. Brooks Rhodes. Ball into Moscatelli. Moscatelli just coming into the game. Bosch going left. Bounces off to his defender, and now Regis will set it up from behind the crease again. Oh my gosh, another one. No.
Yeah, that was a good save from Pangborn.
Did Pangborn save that?
Yeah, it came off his chest, just popped it up, landed right with him.
I thought that was in the back of the net. What a save. Another great save from Pangborn. Proving his case for one of the best goalies in the state of Colorado.
Yeah, this offensive possession for the Warriors could be key. Get a goal on board here, tie it up. 90 seconds left, and just bring that momentum going in the half. Try to figure out a new game plan for maybe the face-offs and just defensive rotations.
Yeah, Warriors really struggled at the beginning with face-offs at the beginning of this game. Won a couple here now, but still not where they want to be. Long pass, high pass up to Parker. Parker dumps off to Napoli, who loses it. Another bad pass between those two. Such a good duo last season, but their connection just a little bit off right now. Now the Raiders with under a minute to go. Gonna pound one more shot in just before the end of this first half. Moscatelli over to Wilson.
If Regis can get in the back of the net, it'd be a huge confidence boost.
Now we'll get some sort of...
Yeah, but Regis will just turn it over. Maybe, I don't know what that was, crease violation holding?
something of the sorts, but now 14 seconds. Warriors going to have one last chance here. Putting a shot on goal. Max Mandel with it. Looks like Mandel might do it himself. Then that pass rolls off the ground. And with 1 second, Parker will inbound it. I don't think anything can even come up here. And now the ref will officially rule it as a turnover. Now the long pull with the long shot, of course, misses. And that'll do it for the first half. Warriors fighting to come back, fighting to stay alive. They'll head into halftime, down 1. And coming off the last goal, which was Max Mandel. But that'll do it from us for the first half. We will take a 10-minute break and then be back with second half action. Thank you for joining us here on Arapahoe Sports Network. We are back here, getting ready for the second half. Coming out of that first half, Warriors with the 3-4 lead, or excuse me, 3-4 losing. Nick Parker had 2 of the goals, then Max Bandel had 1, as well as an assist, and then Sora Sullivan with the other 2 assists. Warriors currently 2 of 9 on faceoffs. Less than 30%. They'll lose another there. And a quick shot. Wow. That is a bad break coming out of the locker room. The quick shot off the stick of Will Cornell. Bounces it and hits off the top bar. Goes in. Nick Pangborn had an argument. I'm not sure what the argument was, but goal will stand.
Yeah, Warriors maybe just not communicating, saying who they've got coming out of the face-off, because Regis guy just had a wide open lane.
Yeah, not sure what happened.
Nobody was defending him. 2 guys were near him, just not close enough to take a whack.
Franks to do the face-off here for the Warriors. And they will win it. Ball in the air and then scooped up by Max Hogan. Hogan loses it. Now the Warriors need an answer here. They got 24 minutes left of Lacrosse, their regular season opener. It's a huge game. The Raiders in the preseason rankings were number 3 for CHSAA. Max Bandel. Bandel takes it in the middle. Great opportunity for Napalili. Napalili, it went off the stick of the goalkeeper and then was just about to roll in, and luckily enough for Regis.
Yeah, that ball just looked like it was an inch or 2 away from the line, and just a great reaction stop from the Regis goalie.
That's Ryan Olsen taking it all the way. Now finally he'll pass it on and go back.
Timeout for the Raiders.
I think they didn't like the position Olsen was in. And just as quick as we came back, we will step away. Warriors will start with it, or excuse me, Raiders will start with it from the 45. That is Brooks Rhodes.
I wonder if Regis will try to be a little more patient early on in this third quarters, looks like they'll take a shot.
Right into the big basket of Nick Pangborn. Let in 5 goals, but I think he's playing well. I think his defense is not giving him a lot of great opportunities or not helping him out.
Yeah, like I said earlier, the defensive rotations for Arapahoe has just not been on point. First game of the season, but they're up against a really top 5 opponent in Colorado, and just not the way you want to get your season.
Yeah. Gilchrist, the Air Force commit, taking it all the way up the field. Now Napalili with it. Wilson. Wilson to Napalili. Excuse me, that's Parker. Now Parker to Napalili. Napalili spins. And good pickup by the Raiders. Pass to Bandel.
It's another thing we've seen. The pass is just not on point for the Warriors today.
Parker up top to Bandel. Warriors continuing to move the ball well. Wilson. Now Napoli spins, and he'll lose it. Picks it back up. Great play from Tyler Napoli. Heads up there. Able to knock it out of the Raiders' stick from off the ground. Parker throws it back up to Bandel. And then over to Mastro Giovanni, and we'll do it all over again. Luke. To Napoli, who had a good shot opportunity there, went off the goalpost. And Warriors will keep. That's Sullivan. Sullivan to Bandel, and then to Mastro Giovanni. Giovanni spins. He's been trying to get those opportunities, as well as in the Castleview game, just they haven't been there. And another pass missed. And now Regis will take control. 7 minutes, 20 seconds. You're in this third quarter. Still a 3-5 ball game. Regis came in at halftime with a quick goal off the face-off. And now they have another opportunity here. William Wilson over to Gaselli. Gaselli from behind the crease. Raiders doing this a lot tonight. Set something up behind the crease. Gaselli rounds around. Bring around the Rosie. And Pangborn scoops it up. Now Warriors in transition. Haven't been very clean tonight. Another time here. Raiders able to get it off the pass. Trying to move it up the field.
Another fast break. Warriors need to stay at top of who they have.
I wonder what the issue here is with the Warriors in transition. That is Owen Hines Hines picked up well by Alec Daughters.
Yeah, Hines looked like he was going to split the defense there, but Daughters did a nice job of picking up the slide.
Now Walsweir goes behind the crease. Another good shot opportunity. Will Cornell that time. And then again, Warriors lose it. Now that's Van Bosch with it. Then dumps it over to Flynn Larson. Now Wilson. Up top to Ryan. Austin Ryan spins back. Raiders just ticking off minutes after minutes here.
This was kind of what I was wondering early in this third quarter. They're just going to slow down, be a little more settled with their offense.
It's Wilson with it. And another great opportunity. Owen Hines this time capitalizes. Puts it top right corner. And Warriors don't even know what hit them here defensively.
Yeah, this will be something they want to work on before Pooter on Friday.
Nick Pangborn last season averaged just over 6 goals allowed per game. Tonight, 6 have gone in. I can't even say they're all his fault. Definitely won't say that, actually.
Yeah, there's just been a couple where maybe he could have gotten to, but most of them have been just the defense. Their struggle to pick up their man. Kind of in basketball, Arapahoe look like they're just trying to play a man-to-man, not working out.
We'll get a whistle here. And it'll be maybe Warriors ball. Not sure what the call was. That is Nicholson. Still a lot of time left to play for the Warriors. Need 3 goals. Napalili. He'll do it himself. Napalili. Top right corner, and he's hype about it. As he should be.
Yeah, that's what Bryant has seen from Napalili. That's why they decided to offer him. Napoli just spinning around, getting it in the back of the net.
That's as beautiful as they come.
Yeah, I mean, just what a finish. And just, I mean, perfectly placed. Not much more you could have done with that shot, Napalili.
I mean, it's just like that. Warriors back in this game. I mean, it's so, you can score so quickly. Pretty much not out of any game in lacrosse, especially not one that you're down 3 scores. Big hits from the Warriors. That's Flynn Larson at the brunt of it, but he is able to spin off and answers right back, pushes the Raiders' lead back to 3 just as soon as you thought the Warriors were back in this one. Larson says not so fast.
Yeah, if you know Mr. Brandberg out there, he'd be preaching to the mental toughness point for the Warriors in this game right now.
Three minutes, 20 seconds. And then there'll be another 12-minute period. I believe that's Sandoval doing face-offs. No, excuse me, that's the freshman Shane Fox.
Yeah, Regis already in that X spot, ready for another scoring opportunity.
Now they will reset, get their long stick out from this side of the field.
Seen some of the coaches on the Arapahoe sideline. It seems like they're also just struggling with their substitutions too. Just a little sloppy. Another simple problem that will be fixed in practice.
Rhodes running around the goal. And he'll take it right. I mean, that's really what Regis has done all night. Finally, the Warriors adjusting to it. It's just that take it back to the X, then control the middle of the field. Now under 2 minutes to play in the third. Swim dodge from Wilson, then he'll take it left. Goes back up top to the middle, and Warriors lucky that pass is not able to be converted. This is Gaselli. And now it looks like maybe an illegal substitution, something of the sorts. We are not very educated on lacrosse calls. And now a timeout comes from the Warriors. And we will step away for a break. Thank you for joining us here on Arapahoe Sports Network. Warriors know they're not out of it yet. Sideline still pumped up. It's very doable here. Warriors, Jay just got to get the ball to their half. I think that's going to be the key to this last 13 minutes of game time. Now Tyler Naplilly from the 30. Under a minute left in the third. Bandel with it. Now Bandel to Sullivan. 30 seconds now. Sullivan going to fake the pass, take it down. Doesn't have a shot opportunity, spins back. And back to Mastro Giovanni. He'll swing it in left. Good save from the goalie, Ryan Olson, and now Nick Parker from the X. Oh, up to Naplilly. If Naplilly would have caught that, that is wide open as they come. Now Naplilly, less than 10 seconds. Naplilly won't get a shot off. And with 5 seconds left, Ryan Olson going to heave one deep for the Raiders. No, actually he won't. He'll just hold it. Take it to the end of the quarter. Not going to risk anything. So 7-4 Warriors. Got a lot of goals they got to score if they want to crawl back into this game in the fourth quarter. Definitely still doable. Don't go anywhere. We still got 12 more minutes of lacrosse here on Arapahoe Sports Network. "12 minutes. Tyler Napoli with a goal, as well as Nick Parker with 2 and Max Bandel with the other. Napoli the most recent. Franks able to win the face-off there for the Warriors. Now Franks going quickly down the other end and dumps it off to Napoli, who goes to Parker. Parker up to Barca, and then Barca to Bandel. I think if you're the Warriors, I think this next couple minutes are huge and pretty much going to decide the game. Napoli slips and then throws to the X to Sullivan. Back to Napoli. Napoli drops it, and Parker's able to scoop it up. Warriors have had cold sticks tonight. Looks like their net is frozen.
These next 10 minutes are just huge. Warriors have to somehow fix everything mechanically, and that was an awesome goal there. Was that Napoli?
Tyler Napoli is ridiculous.
That was a nasty goal.
I can't even explain what just happened. Spins.
It was like almost like a fadeaway goal.
that
was a crazy goal.
I'm so glad we had a replay of that. That was ridiculous. From the junior, committed to Bryant.
Yeah, that will get the Warriors some momentum they need. Down 2 goals. Defense needs to just play smart and strong.
Yeah, last
Warriors
time
can get back in this.
The last goal from Napoli, when they got it to 4, Raiders immediately answered back with a goal of their own. They win the face-off here. Big hit. That's Rogala who hits the deck. And now Rogala will come off. Flynn Larson had a goal for the Raiders earlier. And up top, that's Walsweir. And Walsweir just going to round around back to the end zone. Now he'll spin. Bring it around the crease as they've done all night. And wide open. I mean, there's just nothing Pangborn can do there. William Wilson, just nobody on him. I don't know who left that hole there.
Yeah, you don't want to leave a senior captain wide open, especially that's his second goal, I believe, of the night. And seems like the Warriors can't really do much to get back in this one if they continue to play like this.
Defense with Pangborn in a huddle, trying to talk over what just happened. I mean, Wilson as wide open as it can get. And Pangborn kept his patience, tried his best, but Wilson able to put it in the back of the net. Again, Raiders back to that 3-point lead. Warriors really, really struggling here on defense. I mean, they just haven't had as many opportunities offensively as the Raiders have. And I feel like that is the difference in the game right now, truly. I think if you put that same time of possession that the Raiders have had in favor of the Warriors, I think this is maybe an 8-5 game in favor of Arapahoe. Now Mastro Giovanni. Giovanni misses top right. His shots tonight and in the Castleview game. Good idea, the right idea, but they're just missing high and wide. Napalili. Napalili's pass intercepted, but then Wilson able to grab it right back, stays calm and collected. And now up top, that is Mastro Giovanni. Another shot from him, this time misses off the stick of Ryan Olsen. Sullivan bringing it around. Up top to Parker. Parker got to be a difference maker here in the last 8 minutes, 30 seconds of this game. Another missed pass. Warriors going to be able to keep it. Napalili patient up there. Bringing it down, and a shot from Giovanni. Again, misses top right. Sullivan up to Parker. Then back to Barca. Barca puts a shot in. He hits the deck, but doesn't matter. Great shot from Gavin Barca. Warriors continue to respond. Now their defense needs to respond. 8 minutes left. 2 goals down. Plenty of time here. Let's catch a replay on that real quick.
Yeah, what a nice goal from Barca, laying it all on the line. Warriors again down by 2. Time, though, winding down.
I mean, he was just able to squeak through the defense really well. And if it works, it works. Wasn't the prettiest, but it'll do. And Warriors fighting for this face-off. And Regis comes out with it.
Again, unguarded. It's a bad pass.
Called as a shot, which keeps Regis in possession of the ball. Now up top, that is Owen Hines. Then goes to Walsweir. Now Ryan, then back to Hines. And back to Walsweir. Last 4 goals, Warriors, then Raiders, then Warriors, then Raiders. And
yeah, just nice pass right into the center. I mean, really nothing Pangborn could have done for that. Defense just needs to be, I mean, when I say man-to-man, you need to be on top of your guy.
I mean, this is really a tough situation for Nick Pangborn. Hate to see it. Such a strong goalie. Dual sport athlete, also the punter and kicker for Warriors football team. Coming into his freshman year, Nick Pangborn trying out as goalie. Never played the position before. And now,
Flag flies, foul will be on the Warriors.
one of the best in 5A. But it's been a rough night for him tonight. It's Vanderbosch. Then in the middle.
Oh, wow.
Looked like Pangborn was going to get the save, but
Yeah, just rolled right past him.
yeah.
And Pangborn doesn't like to see the double digits up on the scoreboard.
I mean, I don't even think the defense knows what's hit him. I mean, at what point do you call a timeout? Try to figure this out.
Yeah, I don't know if a timeout can fix this. I'm being honest. I just think the Warriors, they've had timeouts. They've had time to discuss it. It just seems like no matter what they do, film after this game might be the only way to solve this.
You might be right there. 4 goals. Now the lead for the Raiders, their largest lead of the night.
I mean,
Again,
face-offs, what have we won? Maybe 2?
yeah, it's
out of
something like
the-
that.
Many we've seen.
Will Cornell, Alec Daughters on defense. Cornell maybe tripping himself up there. Now he rounds around the crease. Good defense from Daughters, but I mean, wow, Vanderbosch able to recover it out of the stick of Pangborn and then just puts it right back in.
The constant shots that the Warriors are seeing, I mean, it's impeccable. It's score after score for the Raiders right now, and not much really seeming like this will solve.
Connor Gilchrist, senior captain, trying to figure out what's going on, trying to talk to his defense. Lead now up to 5. Just as it felt like, Gavin Barca, Tyler Napolili with 3 goals. Just as it felt like the Warriors were coming back, they are right back out of it. And another one. Just pounding him on now. Teddy Rogala wins it off the face-off, then does it himself.
Well, this game will be a blemish that the Warriors will hate to see as the season continues to go on. And, I mean, this is not the Warrior team we saw at all at Castleview. And timeout for the Warriors trying to fix something.
Just as the Warriors will take a break, so will we. 6 minutes to play. Warriors down by 6. Gonna need a miracle in this one. Back here, holding called on the Raiders off the face-off. Now Source Sullivan with it. Sullivan been quiet in the second half here. Spins back. His shot off the post. Then into the hands of Nicholson. Now Nicholson at the 30. Nicholson loses it. And now the Raiders once again taking it the other way. Down the middle. Another shot on misses. Bottom left. Flynn Larson that time with the shot. High pass over to Hines. Up top with Walsweir. And that shot is saved by Pangborn. Then
Whoa.
Warriors in transition,
That
moving
will
it up.
be a late hit there on Regis. I don't even know if that's the correct name of the penalty.
Yeah, Warriors going to be man up, though. It's a check. And that is Owen Hines, who now will spend, we'll see. He'll spend 1 minute in the box. Warriors man up until 3 minutes, 42 seconds remaining in the game. Quickly, we apologize. Those shots and saves, that cannot be updated on our end. Our scoreboard comes from the controls of the people in the booth to the right of us, and we do not control that. They unfortunately do not keep track of shots and saves.
We agree it would be a nice stat for us to have, but
Sullivan to Wilson, then to back up top to Parker. Parker loses it. Ball on the turf. And still on the turf. Finally, maybe scooped up by Parker. It is. But he gets hit, and we'll get a whistle. And that will result in the Warriors keeping the ball. Pangborn limps off. He tore his ACL last season. Don't want to see anything like that happen to him again. Such an unfortunate loss towards the end of that season. Big shot from Mastro Giovanni. A good save, though. Ball being fought for. Sandoval in there. The whole Warrior freaking team in there. And finally, Giovanni comes out with it. Dumps it off to Napalili. And then Wilson. Great pass from Napalili to Wilson. Good ball movement from the Warriors. Not sure it'll matter, but love to see it. Now, under 3.5 minutes, Warriors down by 5. I mean, I think Warriors' offense for when they've had the ball has been fairly solid.
yeah, despite the missed passes and little tiny miscues that they could fix, it's been good. It's just once that ball crosses the other side of the 50, Arapahoe's struggled massively.
I think Warriors really struggled with the basics tonight. Like you said, the missed passes, then the face-offs. Just even picking up their defender on defense looks like has been a struggle. Pangborn going to take it for a little bit, then finally dumps it off, and now that's Gilchrist all the way up. Then he will throw it over to Napalili. Napalili bringing it around the crease. So scary in that spot. Pass back up to Mastro Giovanni. Then to Bandel. Bandel to Wilson. Wilson spins, keeps it down the right alley, and goes to Sullivan behind the net. Sullivan, nothing there. Goes up to Bindell. Bindell spins. Now Napalili to Sullivan, then back to Napalili. And then the Raiders scoop it up and steal it. And now with 2 minutes, ball on the ground, picked up. Wasn't able to be picked up. That was Barca who couldn't grab it off the turf, and now the Raiders will have it for the last, or will start with it in the last 2 minutes. Big possession here could officially finish off the Warriors. That's pretty much over already here. Such an unfortunate first game for the Warriors. Never how you want to start a season. But again, the Raiders, a really, really good team this year. Coming into this, as we've said, the 3rd ranked team in the preseason rankings in the state of Colorado. One minute. Vanderbosch with it. Raiders just swinging it around, not taking any shots. Trying to waste out the rest of this time. And with 45 seconds, I believe they will be able to do just that. Warriors never going to give up. Under 30 now. And that is William Wilson. Spins around. 20 seconds. Warriors next game, they'll take on Pooter. Pooter Stars, their district team. Then after that, they've got Cheyenne Mountain, a long road run here for the Warriors. We'll get the exact dates here in a second. And hold on. Your final score, 12-7, the Raiders overcome the Warriors. Like I said, the Warriors on a long away streak. Rock Canyon game that was canceled on the 7th, that will need to be rescheduled. We're not sure when it'll be rescheduled to yet, but they got Pooter on the 13th and Cheyenne Mountain on the 17th. Then they fly to California over spring break. 23rd and 24th, they play Santa Fe Christian, then La Costa Canyon. Then they play Kent Denver on April 3rd. Then finally, April 8th, they're back here at Littleton Stadium playing J. Surratt Catholic. But with that, that'll do it from us up here in the booth. My name was Trey Larson. I was joined along the great Mason Lanier. Thank you so much for joining us here on Arapahoe Sports Network. An unfortunate loss for the Warriors, but they'll be back stronger. We'll have score updates for those away games on our Instagram, on the Lacrosse Instagram, as well as Arapahoe Sports Network. But have a great night, everyone. And as always, let's go Warriors.